Well, hello everybody. I hope you're all doing well today. Hope everyone is doing amazing. I'm doing pretty good myself. So, today is going to be the final stream before we get into. Hold on, getting my controller. There we go. It's going to be my final stream before we start the April assortment. Just a little final reminder, although I might end up giving another one at the end of the stream, that every year in April, well, before April, actually, I go through my Steam and Epic Game Store library to find games that I have zero playtime in. So games I either got from free games or I got from like bundles or I just kind of bought during one of the holiday sales on Steam and ended up just not playing for one reason or another. Maybe I bought it because it's like, you know what? I've really been wanting that. It's on my wish list. And there it is. It's on my wish list. And I want to, and it's on like a 80% sale right now. I'm sure I'll play it later. That's mainly what this is for. So each day, next month, each time I stream will be a different game. And that's what we'll be doing for that month. I not only use it to try out games that I'm not sure I'd like to play on stream, or if I'd rather just play it on my own. But I also use it as a chance. Well, actually, that's what I use it for. God dang it! Doing so many other things, I got distracted. So I use it as a way to not only try and get through some of those older games that I haven't touched in my library, but I also use it as a way to figure out, oh, this is a game that I'd really like to play on, that I think I'd really enjoy playing on stream, or if this is a game that I think I'd much rather play it myself, just play it on my own. Uh, and a good example of where I can fall on that is actually Ghost of Tsushima, believe it or not. I do enjoy playing it on stream, but I also enjoy playing it. Why isn't it? Hmm. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Uh, but I also have an urge to play it on my own, so it's a little odd there. All right. Well, I had Ghost of Tsushima running, but my capture software wasn't recognizing it, so I'm going to start it up again. So yeah, Ghost of Tsushima is actually a decent example of a game that is kind of like in the middle, where it's like I enjoy playing this on stream. I enjoy seeing all these new things with you guys, but I also want to play it on my own. But I'm already playing it on stream, and one of the things I enjoy doing is letting you guys see my honest first reaction to these kind of things. Uh, no, I know what's gonna happen kind of stuff. That's why I usually have to do the settings. That's why I usually have to do the settings on on stream for the game, because it's like, okay, I'm just gonna jump straight into this. I'm not gonna do anything to hide it. I'm just gonna jump straight into it, and you guys are gonna see everything at my reaction as is. why? There we go. Finally. Jeez. What the heck? All right. So, like I said, hold on. My glasses got a smudge in it and it's screwing with my vision. So, as I said in the thread, Blue Sky post, and tweet, today is mostly going to be side questing stuff. Side questing and exploring, that kind of stuff. Because I don't want to do anything that is going to be progressing the story. At least nothing too big. The ones on the ones in the bottom right, I think we should be able to do those without issue. I just don't want to do anything that is going to lead to us starting anything major. That's all. Okay, so let's see. Got upgrades. Okay, this is all just trapper upgrades. Yeah. Okay. All right. Sorry, give me a sec here. All right, got a little into it. We're also going to be obviously considering continuing Masako's Tale, things like that. What is this? Oh, okay. Oh, and there's a big guy there because it says we got stance progression. And then I assume that, yeah, Broken Blacksmith and Blood on the Grass. That's got to be the Straw Hat run-in, yeah. Okay, so we actually got quite a lot to do. Okay, oh, and there is a trapper here. Right. Just gotta find the bloody guy. Maybe I should just fast travel somewhere else instead of trying to find him. I think that's what I did last time as well. Okay, so I assume that, yeah, if we can manage to take over I assume this is the castle where our uncle is. And if we can take off that, then that lets us get farther up into the Toyotama area. All right, so we'll go here, and then we'll start working our way over this way. Yeah. Go down to that, and then work our way up. All right. Hey, man. Yeah. Oh, let's upgrade the sticky bombs. Those are really good for helping us take out the bears. What do you have to say, ma'am? This is usually where we get like little side quests. Oh. Sorry, I just realized something I forgot to do. There we go. I forgot to convert the audio over. So you guys could still hear me, but you couldn't hear that little bit. in the game. Luckily, you should be able to read the subtitles. Okay, so there's that. We'll leave that. Let's put a pin over into the middle of that area. Maybe it'll reveal something, maybe it won't.
Do you need anything, my lord?
Actually...
Anything you need. If you can
right.
bring more, it's
you
yours.
deal only in the flowers. But we need, I think, at least 15. Is really beautiful, and I love the difference in tree colors. So I was thinking, okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, we're still on sword. Hi.
Send your best warrior.
I was really hoping to get something to do with this massive shield, but all right. Who's next? You? And number 3? There we go. Got that last little bit we needed for that tech point. You guys got any supplies? Kunai and a little bit of supplies. Some leather. That's useful. Alright, I'll leave you horses to do your thing. I want to go this way. I don't know why something's telling me to go this way. Just really interesting for some reason. Shiny? Oh yeah, leading me right to there. Oh, I should probably... because that clears larger areas of the fog of war. Okay, I don't know why I was suddenly compelled to go that way. I'm not seeing anything. Although I do want to try climbing this really big rock. All right. Oh, interesting. Okay. So I one of the reasons I wanted to avoid the Hero Tsushima armor is because I figured it was way overpowered since it's kind of a, you know, hey, this game came out on PC way after console, so here's some stuff to help you play the game a little bit faster or something like that. But no, it's actually on par and probably worse than the upgraded Samurai Clan armor. Because you get no additional resolve. You have a major increase to health, but only a moderate reduction in damage, while the Samurai Clan armor is a moderate increase in health and a major, and reduces all damage by a major amount. Interesting. Alright. We're actually going to change where the pin is and head there. Now I'm thinking about it. So yeah, we need iron and steel for the next upgrade. And then for the outfit, it's just supplies that we need. Yeah, it's just supplies. And then of course this is oh, okay, and also supplies for the bow and predator hide, yeah. So it's mostly just the supplies that we're lacking. Still, should probably grab bamboo, yew, and all that stuff whenever we can. I wonder if there's some way or some place where we can trade in some of these extra resources for some supplies. Since it's currency, you know? Hello! Hello? This place was ransacked. Oh, interesting. Yeah, okay, I thought that was actually it, but according to the winds, it's farther up this way. Well, luckily there seems to be a way up. Survivor camp. Oh, and I see you. There we go. Okay. Another trapper, another merchant. So yeah, just standard survivor camp stuff.
You don't agree?
Would you like to see what I have?
I'm good. Is that a blue ox? Or is my color blindness just making the blue
Never
more
should have
obvious?
split up. Is it just me? Or has the millet gotten worse?
You're probably just as sick of eating it as I am. Oh, we'd really like some fish.
I'm telling you.
I mean, from what I've heard, millet is not exactly an enjoyable grain. Alright. And yeah, there were some supplies back there that I probably could have taken, but those people are already on hard enough times. They don't need me yoinking the little bit of supplies they got. beautiful. Even if I can't run it at full settings, it's still beautiful. Oh, that's okay. Oh boy. Hi.
I'm right here. Yeah!
Oh good, we're starting with the big guy first. Who's next? And number 3? And you? Jeez, okay. You're a pain. He's got some supplies for that. There's a fox den over there. Unfortunately, I've got some big issues to handle right over here first. Overwhelming air forces. Okay. Apparently, this is a location I should be avoiding for the time being. I either need to make sure I'm as kitted out as possible. I either need to make sure I'm as kitted out as possible, or I need to, or there's some quest or something that's going to help me take that out. Alright, little fox. Show me the way, please. I need to speak to Inari. I'm right here. Thank you, little one. If you stick around, I'll give you pets. New charm slot unlocked, though. Receive an additional... Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Careful, of course. It's gonna be slippery. Oh. Okay, I'm not gonna follow you, Golden Bird. You're just leading me in circles. Alrighty. Kukai's Falls? It feels like it's chugging a little. Because of all the grass and brush. Doesn't make a lot of sense though. There we go. Must have been something back there or something that was in line of sight that was loaded. Oh wow. This is like a full-size town. Not sure how I feel about that smoke. Alright. It's burned and all. Crud. Am I gonna have to take it back? Probably. Probably. Alright. I need to kick some butt. Oh, or not.
Komoda used to be so full of life. Hard to believe you and I survived this.
Oh. Bamboo strike, where? Aha. Okay. Breeze easy. Wrong button. One. Okay. Nope. There we go. Okay. A little bit more. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, gosh dang it. It's okay, we got this. There we go, all 7. Ah. Resolve increased. No weather and supplies.
Is it just me? Or has the millet gotten worse?
You're probably just as sick of eating it as I am. Oh, we'd really like some fish.
Whoa.
I don't understand why they'd cut us off from the shrines. The Mongols will do whatever they
I'm
can to
here.
make our lives more difficult.
Why not destroy the shrines then?
Perhaps they fear becoming.
So they destroy the paths instead.
I wonder what the Battle of Komoda was like.
Gruesome, bloody, violent. Better not to think about it. Bodies left rotting on stakes. Mongols eat.
Well, I'm not noticing anything of major import, so let's just head this way. Oh, found a legend storyteller. Yeah, the for those that don't know, the legend stuff is a lot less grounded, I guess you could say. And part of the reason is that the storyteller, which is supposed to be the person that's collecting the stories and is then telling it to people, he's blind, so he's basically just taking what people are telling him happened at a face value. So, you know, when someone tells him, hey, the Mongols had a giant walking machine. When he...
Who will face me first?
Hi.
Won't let you kill any...
And number 3.
Had enough of you!
You should have done something. Oof. There's something back that way that my computer does not like having to render. Hi.
Oi! Watch it, Betty! That's just that!
Oh.
Dasha! What's up? Dasha!
Dasha! Turken! Marcella! Zipsegate!
Who's next?
Tindwen!
Arjin! Zipsegate built!
Reach bus!
Where?
Come on. Three more and I get wind stance, which helps with the spear guys. Okay, you guys are just annoying. Now you. Okay, I think I need to... Whoa, why do I... I don't need... Wow, okay, there is... Did I never go through this? Jeez, I guess I never did. There's still Mongols left here? Ah, over there. Hold on.
Ямар ч удмаг одоо.
Энэ хаваас харваад байсан.
Oh, you have to do that. That should be the area safe now. Yep. go to this undiscovered location before we head there. Before we head to the mission. Or side quest, I guess. Oh, so glad I finally got my coffee situation figured. Oh, is this a warrior shrine? Maybe? Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, Pillar of Honor. Genbu's Darkness. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I love the darker colors. And is that a storm motif on the guard? Compared to this, yeah, that has like a dragon motif. Yeah, let's stick with that one for a bit. Wait, what's this over here? Battlefield? An old battlefield. I mean, there aren't people dumb enough to walk through it, though. Hi.
Stand and fight!
You're gone. Who's next? So are you. And number 3? You got a bow. The shield goes down. No one else? Good. More fools for the grave. Oh. See, that didn't feel as cool as I thought it would sound. Sounded more insulting to the samurai that died there. Could hear someone shouting from over this way, though. Yeah, down there. Okay, let's get this lighthouse split up first, though. Komoda Lighthouse. Because that does get us a little bit. By the way, have any of you guys ever tried to slide down ladders like they do in this stuff? I have never been able to. I have never been able to actually do it. Wind? Ah, okay. signs of fighting. Could be wrong, but this looks a bit like the beach we attacked.
Masako!
Jin!
No, you don't.
Thank you for your help.
Love it when a fight goes just right.
What are you doing
okay?
here, Masako?
Looking for my family. I already found my husband, but I've yet to find my sons.
They died as warriors, defending our home.
Did you see where they fell?
No. The battle was chaos. I could barely keep eyes on my uncle. Let me help you find them.
Exactly. I may not know where they fell, but an extra set of eyes will be helpful. Mother's peace.
Come. I still need to search this part of the beach. Look. Over there.
One of your soldiers.
Yes. But alone. Do you think he deserted?
When your husband fell, your clan surged forward to avenge their lord. No one fled.
It's a
Yeah.
comfort to know they were loyal to the end. Keep your eyes open for more of our banners.
Okay. That's a lotus? No, it's not a lotus, but yellow flower with blue trim. So whatcha? Oh, here's another.
Jin, over here.
He was riding down the beach.
Then we will continue in that direction.
I could have told you that just from the banners.
A Kikuchi banner.
I don't recognize him. My sister's husband fought for Kikuchi.
Your brother-in-law could be close by. Should we look for him?
Right now, I just need to find my sons.
But oh, if that was planned, you devs, you got atmosphere just perfect there. Also, why do I get the feeling that we might be coming up on
One of our banners.
one of her kids is alive?
My horse. I almost died with him.
What happened?
My uncle saved me.
We will return the favor. The important thing is, you endured.
See another one of her family's banners.
Who is he?
This is Masanori. He was too young for battle, but his father was old, so he went in his place.
Not only a brave soldier, but a good son.
Yes, but where are mine? Naga warrior.
The Nagao archers fell many Mongols.
Their skill was unrivaled.
If only Sensei Ishikawa had been with them.
I think that would have been a bad idea. There's a good chance we would have lost a great archer. Wouldn't have had him here later
Your
to help.
uncle's banner.
During the battle, when I saw these colors on a fallen man, I feared it was my uncle.
Only fools have no fear of death.
Yep.
They lead up through the rocks.
Our banners.
This is...
Uchikage, a close friend of my son's. He would have stayed by their side.
They must be near.
This way. They left their dead to rot.
Like discarded trash.
No.
Didn't even give him a warrior's death.
Shigesato! Yasanari! Strung up like animals.
Let's get them down.
They should be with our family, buried beside their wives and children.
The journey to Ariake isn't safe. Is there someplace close we could bury them that would honor their sacrifice?
The lighthouse. They played there when they were young. But it's been overrun by Mongols.
Then we'll clear him out.
Then we take it back.
The lighthouse is this way.
Come on.
They loved climbing that tower. If they didn't come home at night, I could always find them there, gazing at the stars.
You are a good mother.
I used to think so, but my children are dead, and I am alive. There is no greater failure.
I felt that way when my mother died. That I'd failed her.
But you were so young, and she was ill. There's nothing you could have done.
Even if that's true, it's a cold comfort.
I know.
So the lighthouse we went, huh? I understand that it's a cutscene, but you guys... I don't know. I don't know how the game works. I don't know how the systems are set up.
There they are! Mongol swine!
Yep. And I'm not...
Send your
Let me do a
best warrior.
standoff here.
Victor хоёр хугалнаа.
Come on. And number 2. And 3.
Ото ядаад.
This is her fight. Let's see how she handles it.
Stay ready. There could be more.
They're coming up the hill!
Watch the grass. Look, through the tree line.
They're relentless!
Yeah, they tend to be. Don't. Gosh dang it, lady. Stay near the entrance. Oh, hi. Okay. Just 2 left. Hi, big guy. Ow! Just going for the quad, huh? Get that half bow upgrade. Give it to her.
I don't see any more.
I think that's it.
Then it's time.
Yeah.
Let's bring my sons. I never let them spend the night here. Even when they grew older. I always called them home.
That's what I missed most after my mother passed. A voice calling for me.
Take comfort in knowing she is at peace. They all are. I'll see you in Toyotama. There are still conspirators I must find before I can rest. But for now, I'd like to spend some time with my sons.
Of course.
I understand. Be well, Masako.
Another technique point. Charm of Fortunate Return. Abilities that use resolve. Ooh, that's actually kind of good. Right, we'll leave her be. So, was there anything? No, okay. So then... Oh, right, we can go to the bowyer. Alright. So we got a few things we can do. Still need to clear out that place, apparently. Alright, let's go and get our bow upgraded. We don't really use the bow all that much. It's 300 for that, or we don't have this. Yeah, 400 for that, but we don't have that. 500 for the armor. All right. We'll head to upgrade the bow. And we'll head here.
Telling you, I saw him.
I believe you think you saw him.
I'm not lying.
Remember when you said you saw that deer with 2 heads?
Yes.
It was just a
You
second.
saw that deer with 2 heads.
Will you join me on a walk tomorrow? Of course. We shouldn't travel anywhere alone.
Hello.
Hello, my lord. I was just remembering the words of my old master Saigyo. To cleanse the spirit, one must first cleanse the body.
Saigyo was a wise man who spent too much of his later years singing in the hot springs.
But surely you agree his words ring true. The healing waters, purifying steam, and shade from a red maple. Nothing beats a hot spring bath to steel your spirit for battle.
I suppose you're right. That's exactly what I need.
As if it never happened.
Okay, so wait, where?
Allow me to strengthen your armor, my lord.
Well, thank you, but I need a bowyer.
How many horses you suppose the Mongols brought on their ships?
Must be hundreds.
Must have been hard keeping them fed and alive.
Or maybe our island is cursed.
Different part of the shrine up here? How did I not notice this before? Yeah. I know that hand sign. Don't know who that statue is supposed to be of, though. Oop. Okay. This is where most of the strengthening stuff is, but where's the bowyer?
Don't worry. They'll keep Lord Shimura alive.
How do you know?
He's the most powerful man on Tsushima. They can use him to negotiate.
What if he refuses to go along with it?
Everything is fine.
I'll get off Tsushima. You'll see.
So you'll find someone to take you?
I can't go by myself.
And somehow you're going to make it through the Mongol fleet without being seen?
If your blades need work, let me be of use.
No, but my bow does it. I can't seem to find the guy that's supposed to be around here that can work on my bow. Alright, fine. We'll just go to a... Yeah, the place with the bowyer is here. Gosh dang it.
My lord, do you think your blade will stay in peace?
Yes, but I'm not interested in myths. Not right now, at least.
Be safe.
Do you have enough to feed little Imalka?
We saved some rice. We go without, so he can eat once a day. You know.
Over here. Gosh dang it. Ran right by him. Hello.
A great bow is a work of art, my lord.
Yes, it is.
A bow without equal. You lack the required materials. Very sorry.
That's fine. Just wanted to see if it
Farewell.
Until
visually
next time,
changed.
my lord.
Okay, so definitely should head there. We're gonna do that, and we'll go. Yeah, I guess let's head to the farmstead instead. I was thinking heading to the Fox location, but the farmstead will be a better option, I think. I wonder what this grass feels like. Like the white bits. Do you think they're really soft? Are they something that's a little on the rougher side? Like not unpleasant or painful to rub up against, just not like super soft and fluffy. They look like they'd be fluffy. But it's a nightmare for anyone with an allergy, though. Defeat Mongols, kill enemy leader with kunai, find and observe. Okay, wait. Gamepad. Standoff, call horse, heal, photo mode. Okay. That's their eyes from this direction out, which means hopefully I can sneak around so that I can observe the Mongol leader from over here without being noticed. Ah, okay. I'm guessing I can't kill him to get another, can I?
Come and fight!
Right.
She's where any odds.
Who's next? And number 3? Oh, so I can observe and kill him. Okay, so if you can sneak up on those guys and get a chance to observe them, you can get double. Interesting. Effective against spears and axes. You can just freaking Spartan kick the dude. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna grab that and grab that because that gives extra, and then we'll work on getting the spear one. Who's next? Okay. Okay. All right. What's this area done? Just grab any resources you guys may have taken. Especially any iron or steel, because that's kind of what that's my big thing right now. 20 supplies, that's nice. All right. Yeah, so just something to keep in mind for anyone that may not be aware. So everyone, there's a misconception. It's not so much a big one anymore, that oh, Japanese katanas are so much better because they're folded 1,000 times. You know, it's folded steel 1,000 times. That's a bit of a misconception. First of all, the folding is not meant... The folding, as we've discovered through science and molecular analysis, you start to get majorly diminishing returns after about the... What, I think it's the 5th fold? Secondly, if you took even the most well-made Japanese katana and put it up against a European weapon of the same weight, and material, European sword is gonna snap it in half, no matter what you do. Part of the reason that the Japanese kind of had to develop the folding is, well, it's actually two parts. One part that for whatever reason, they never developed refining techniques like European countries did. Because of this, they couldn't get pure iron. They could only get it, I don't remember the exact numbers, but basically they could only get it to about 80% pure, but that still left a lot of impurities, and any impurities in the metal would create weak points. The folding was useful because it helped to spread out those impurities. Basically, instead of the impurities potentially being gathered all in one place, they would be more spread out and thus less likely for the weapon to break. Another reason why Japan basically had to invent the steel folding and use that is that whereas in most European countries there were pretty large amounts of really pure iron, we're talking, you know, very little impurities in it as a baseline. That wasn't the case in Japan. Pretty much all of Japan's native iron is iron sand, which is incredibly impure. And since they didn't have the necessary techniques to properly purify it, to get it down to just iron, they basically had to develop these other techniques. Otherwise, they wouldn't have had anything particularly useful. That's why armor like this, that was cloth woven together, was actually considered a high-end armor. It was, well, one part of it. It was one part that metal, that iron was, especially high-quality iron, was hard to get their hands on, even for the wealthiest of people. But it was also one part that iron armor itself wasn't really necessary. The weapons were strong for what the resources came from, but they weren't amazing. And as such, you couldn't create really strong blades. And in order to make a really sharp blade, it needs to be a strong blade. So it was one part. This is all the. It was kind of the opposite of what Europe had. Europe had a lot of pure iron, a lot of really pure iron that they didn't have to put in a ton of work to get to really pure. In addition to that, Europe also developed techniques to help purify the iron that wasn't as pure. Whereas Japan was the exact opposite. Most of their iron was incredibly impure. For some reason, they never developed the techniques to purify the iron to the points where they could make something stronger. So, since they didn't have the resources or technology, they came up with techniques to do the job. or at least to get them somewhat closer to it. Is this the area I've been missing where the Mongols are in control? Map still says that this place is under Mongol control, but I'm not finding any Mongols. But yeah, so if anyone ever says, "Oh, Japanese katana is so superior," da, 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 it's like, well, that's like saying, how to put it? That's like saying that artisan bread is better for you because it's made by hand instead of just, you know, machine-made bread that isn't made by hand. True, but is made with much better ingredients. Neither one is inherently better than the other. They're both products of the environment. But when it does come down to just straight up tests, European sword is gonna beat the Japanese katana. Nothing against the people who dedicated their lives to doing it. It is incredible what they can do, but when you're starting with worse material, you're not going to be, no matter how skilled you are, no matter how much time and effort you put into it, you're not going to be able to make something superior to something that was made with better materials. It's just how it is. Hi. I don't like you being
Stand and fight!
Who's next? Ow. Okay. Wow. Wow. Jeez, this guy hits hard. Okay. Here's what I need to do. I need to isolate and analyze. F-bomb. 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 Oh, that last explosion got both of you. Okay. I was hoping I could analyze. I was hoping I could keep one of those guys alive so that I could kind of figure out their attack patterns a little bit better. But oh well. Bird, I can't make that jump. I don't have wings. I can't glide. What, do you think this is Assassin's Creed? Assassin's Creed Wishes, from what I've heard and seen of their quadruple A game. Oh, fishing village. Oh, this is where you were trying to lead me to. Thank you. A little haiku spot. Let's see if we can make something that sounds good. Reflecting on death. Ugh. Gonna have to deal with it eventually, right? Rest in peace, we rest. Strangle growth, never-ending flow. Getting near where I'm gonna have to end here, guys. Escaping higher, we climb. Earth's cold grasp underneath. Unafraid defenders stand. That's right. Let's see. Ready for the end. Flourishing and free. Learn from broken past. Ready for the end.
Never-ending flow. Unafraid, defenders stand. Ready for the end.
Headband of death. All right. So I can tell that we're getting near the end because my headphones are losing connection. Well, not losing connection, but the game is glitching out. Something about this game does not like me using my wireless headphones. And when it starts glitching out, that means I have to end it. Well, actually, hold on. Let's try something here. So if I restart Ghost of Tsushima, does that fix the glitch? Yeah, it would be a temporary fix because it would start happening again, but still. It would allow me to keep going. By the way, hey Sony. Hey Sony. Can we get more of the Ratchet and Clank games on PC? No, the audio glitch is still there. All right, well, that's where I'm going to have to end it for today, guys. I hope you guys all enjoyed the stream. Oh, and just so you guys know, I've got some of the games we're going to be playing in April already set up. The main one, well, the one we're going to be starting with is one that I got recently, and I've been wanting to play. I figured I'd do the first playing bit of it on stream, but it's almost definitely going to be something I'm going to be playing on my own. We're going to be playing Ghost Runner. next Tuesday. So Chibi Robo and Ghost of Tsushima is going to be taking a little 1 month hiatus while we do the April assortment. They'll be back once we're done. So we're going to be playing Ghost Runner next Tuesday. So I hope to see all of you guys there. And as always, I hope you all have a wonderful day. And I'll see all of you next time. TTFN.